What up, Great Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Julian.
And Mike, and this high school football video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, a great place to cater your team's next event. They've been doing it for 30 years.
Division III quarterfinal is at Vet Stadium tonight between the Los Al Griffins and the Palos Verdes Sea Kings.
Pretty awesome. Obviously, Los Al only located a few blocks away from Palos Verdes, so you expect them to look at home as the Griffins are hungry for their first semifinal appearance since 2004.
One Sea King to keep an eye out, Shane Irvin, 38 tackles for loss and 15 and a half sacks on this season. This will be a rarity of the first half as Palos Verdes will get a first down on their first drive of the game. They struggled early on, as you'll see Jake Knowles here on a couple plays later will throw an interception. That'll be by Isaiah Johnson.
Isaiah Johnson's a total stud. We're expecting to see a lot more of that guy this year, next year, and then on Saturdays the year after that. Not surprised to see him make a big play at a big moment in a big playoff game.
Big student section by Los Al as usual, as they were loud all night long. Next possession a few possessions later, for Palos Verdes. Fumble, Drew Platt recovers. That was just the story of the night for Palos Verdes.
And Platt, obviously, Johnny on the spot with that one. You got to hold the ball there. Not really a blindside hit, just cough that one up. And then they're going to reward the kid, Platt, with the 1-yard touchdown run to put the Griffins up.
First rushing touchdown of the season for Platt, as Los Al will take a 7-0 lead.
He's an athlete out there, Julian. Look at him.
Late in the first quarter, you think, maybe the momentum shifting in their favor. Palos Verdes coming off of an upset win over St. Francis. Next drive for Los Al, couple of third down conversions. This big play from Hayden Smith to Zach Ruiz will set up the pitch to Dylan Laurent, who will go 9 yards with the stiffy. And just like that, Los Al's up to 2 scores.
Brutal. Threw him right down on that brand new turf at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Laurent, obviously a playmaker for the Griffins all season long. We've been very impressed with him every time we've seen him.
Mascots talking about what the game going on, maybe some secret code, as the Red Griffin will come here to pose for us.
Looked like his pants were falling down, Julian, to be totally honest with you.
Scary play here as Knowles will get sacked by Nathan Agimonte, and that would actually knock him out for the rest of the game, as the next play, the backup, Lotton Wirtz will throw one, and just like Drew Platt, if you get a turnover, you also get a touchdown, as Laurent with the interception.
As we mentioned, he's been such a playmaker for them. That goes for defense as well. He's able to fly around and make some plays in the secondary like he did right there. This Griffins defense, though, was really just something else. That's not what we saw from them earlier in the year, but they've really developed that defensive identity over the course of the season.
Play the first half as the tip pass will go to defensive lineman Richard Yukihiro.
Yukihiro, if you're going to pick it, you got to six it. And he took it to heart, and he's going to rumble and stumble and bumble all the way into the end zone.
4 first half turnovers for Palos Verdes. Los Al goes into half up 21-0.
Obviously, for the Griffins, this is huge. They've been kind of waiting for one of these breakthrough games. They've had some big losses, like DePauli and J. Sarah, where they played better than expected, but they haven't really had that breakthrough moment the last couple of years, and under new head coach Ray Fenton, it's obviously nice to get that in the playoffs. As you can see, the Griffins crowd on hand, loving everything they're seeing.
Until that, when Lotton Wirtz, first drive of the third quarter, not so fast, game's not over just yet, as he'll run it in from a yard out. It's 21-7, maybe Palos Verdes gain some momentum, but no. Hayden Smith to Mike Magana.
My paisano, Mike Magana, you got to say Magana right, because that's my guy right there, as he takes it into the end zone for the Griffs.
18 yards, 28-7, Los Al. Keeping it going on the night. Student section, loud, on hand, big group to support their team. Late in the fourth,
Magana! Oh, Magana!
Again, pick 6. Los Al had 2 pick 6s, 6 turnovers on the night. If you play high school fantasy football, I hope you were starting their defense, because that's going to carry you.
Yeah, for sure. They were racking up points by the boatload as they really paced their team to this 35-7 win. I haven't seen a defense be that dominant in the playoffs in a little while, but they were very impressive against Palos Verdes, and they were going to have Thanksgiving practice, which head coach Ray Fenton is telling the team right now. They're pretty fired up about it.
Yeah, that was his big point after the game. Thanksgiving practice. Los Al La Mirada next week in the semis.
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including Papalucci's, a great place to eat down on 2nd Street. If you want that Los Al La Mirada coverage, you know you're already in the right place. You got to keep it right here at GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram.